We are here at the Sharks Store in Woolooware.
We are,
What a great
yes.
thrill it is to be here. And excuse all the ambiance, but that's what you guys and girls love. We are here to talk about the big weekend coming up and a few other things. Let's start with what happened last week, Gary. We beat the Roosters.
We did, yes. A nice little home win there against the Roosters. Obviously, they had a couple of people out, but they had a pretty good side run out onto the pitch, and we did what we needed to do to get the job done there. Obviously, the forwards laid a pretty good platform. We saw Blake Brayley just unleash once again, and yeah, we came away with the all-important 2 points at this time of the year.
Blake Brayley, unbelievable form. Everyone's talking about him today in the press. There's things about what he's doing. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be a Shark forever. You can quote me on that. I don't care who knows about it. Blake Brayley, Shark forever. They've got to do a bit of business, but they'll get it done. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a really impressive performance from our spine in particular, all four guys. I'd probably put them in order because you're asking. I would put Brayley,
Blake,
Nico, Trindle, Kennedy, respectfully, but I thought all four had really good games. Really happy to see the halves kicking and managing the game really well.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've really sort of taken the bull by the horns the last few weeks. They've started to sort out how to work best together. And I think we're seeing the best out of those two, which is only really helpful for us come the back end of the year. We're leading into finals, obviously. And if we can get our spine humming like they have been over the last couple of weeks, we'll be right.
Pretty rocking atmosphere at Shark Stadium, over 11,000 people, 6 o'clock game, which can be tricky sometimes, but I thought it was a really good vibe. And I think that it all contributed to a great performance. 2 good wins in a row. Dolphins, Roosters. We're moving on to the Rabbitohs, which we'll get to. Anyone else stick out for you against the Roosters?
Yeah, I thought Teague was solid. He's been pretty solid for us the last few weeks. Siffer, obviously, in the centres, he runs hard. Ronnie, I thought Ronnie had a really good game as well. He brings that aggression that we like to see. And, yeah, I mean, Chris on debut, he was really good out there. He had a solid game. Obviously, he had to fix up a couple of things in the second half, but he did that. And I thought for a young guy on debut, he did a really good job.
Congrats to Chris Fowler. He had been waiting a long time.
Yeah.
And he only got a bit of short notice that he was playing, and he handled it pretty well. Not the perfect game, but no one's perfect out there, and a phenomenal solo try, which you'll remember forever.
Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it? Just and the way the boys got around him at the end there just lifted the energy. So, yeah, to see him cross the stripe and get that first try in first grade, it was great for him and great for the team.
We can talk individual performances, but the big thing about the past 2 weeks have been great team performances.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've probably been putting a bit more minutes into it. Obviously, we saw in the start of the year we were either a 20-minute team or a 60-minute team, and we're starting to put a lot longer together, playing for the full 80 and not kind of taking the foot off the gas, which we've seen a couple of times at the start of the year. I think we get a try scored against us and we don't crawl into our shell or fall apart at the moment. We're kind of sticking to our systems and getting through the work that we need to get through to put points back on it and, make that lead a little bit bigger.
Now, speaking of business, we are here at the Sharks Store in Woolooware, where work is never stopping here. Like the new merch comes in, the old merch comes in. If you're a retro person, this is your place to be. If you're a newbie, you love the new stuff, this is the place to be. The current playing gear and there's memorabilia everywhere I look. I know it's not a great angle for you guys and girls if you haven't been here, but this is the place to be. Where are we, Gary? We're in the Woolooware Bay precinct.
Yeah, Woolooware
Central,
Bay precinct.
What's it called? Bay Central.
Bay Central, that's right.
Yeah,
so, up near Woolworths, you'll see the Shark Store. Pop in and come take a look because, as you said, plenty of stuff in here and plenty of stuff for everyone of every age.
And we are celebrating. This is the first year of the store's existence. It's been a real big success.
Oh, quick.
Gone quick. Congrats to everyone involved. I remember the big launch a year ago. So done well, led by our honourable leader, Adam Barnes. And, of course, Ash, who makes him look even better with all the work she does. Tireless worker. And everyone else involved in the store, of course, there's more people. But there is celebrations happening. So there is a sale on all week. Can you tell us about that, Gary?
Yeah, so it's 20% off everything. So come on in-store or online. You can get 20% off all merch. And don't knock anything over. It's all set out properly.
Everything's here, man.
It's looking good, isn't it? So, jump down to the store or jump online and you'll get 20% off this week.
Now, Thursday, so it depends when you're watching and listening to this, but Thursday, as we record, I don't know what the date's going to be, but Thursday this week, there's an in-store, 6 o'clock, and a bunch of players are going to be here, and they're top-notch players. We love all our players, but these are high-ranking Cronulla Sharks, NRL people. Unfortunately, I believe the NRL Dubs are going to be training, so they can't be here, but the NRL team will represent. Who am I hearing?
I think we've got Blake Brayley coming down.
So Blake's going to be here. Come and grill him about his contract and tell him he's not going anywhere. Tell him SharkCast said he's not going anywhere. I heard Ronaldo Militalo,
Ronnie, Toby.
Toby Rudolph, the man that saved our season. I heard Jesse Ramian.
Yes, you've heard right.
And there might be a couple of other superstars,
Those
genuine
four are definitely locked
superstars,
in. But
with
yeah,
asterisks depending on their availability. But you're going to have at least 4 great players here.
yes,
And I'm sure they will
Good
be
atmosphere.
open to selfies and autographs.
for sure.
And of course, from a business point of view, we do encourage you to make some purchases while you're here. There are giveaways. If you spend a certain amount, every day they're giving away a signed jersey, which is unbelievable. And we were just here before, and we're still here now, believe it or not. And Ash rang up someone and gave him the good news about winning a jersey, and that person was stoked. So it could be you. Could be you.
It could be.
No,
Maybe
you're not
not.
allowed.
I'm not allowed. I
No.
can just buy one and get it signed.
But this is the place to be. So come on down. And obviously, if you can't make it this week, come down. If you come into a game, it's a great place to warm up and get some good merch, and just a cool place to be. Right now, they've got the Sharks home game against Melbourne on the screen, and it's just a vibe.
It's always a vibe down here.
Now, another vibe we're going to have is Gosford Saturday night, playing the Rabbitohs.
They've just changed the stadium name as well, haven't they? I got confused about that yesterday. I thought we stuffed up the artwork, but
so
the stadium name has changed. We're still playing at Gosford.
Dover Stadium.
I've just changed the name of the stadium, which confused me a little bit this morning.
Changed it to Nico Hines Stadium. That's where he's spent a lot of time.
That.
Wherever it is, go to Gosford, 7:30, and you'll see the Sharks play the Rabbitohs. It's our away game, and it's probably the furthest we're going to travel for the rest of the year, which is exciting.
It is, isn't it?
Pending finals. See what happens there. Understrength Rabbitohs team. Now, I know you're all worried about that, and you're worried about how the Sharks are going to react to that. I was blessed enough to be interviewing Cam McInnes and Teague Wilton earlier. You'll hear and see that on your SharkCast feeds. They have assured me they're turning up, ready to rock, ready to play as a group. There's not going to be any issues because they all respect Souths. Wayne Bennett, some great players still playing. Like, there are young guys there, but there's also some really experienced players there. So it's not going to be an easy game. Forget about the betting odds and all that kind of thing. Forget about all the expert opinions. It's going to be a tough game. Souths against Penrith, the score blew out, but they actually played okay. They completed it 90%. 90.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Those completion rates, when they're that high, points come off the back of that. So we need to be on our game. We saw earlier up at the same stadium earlier this year what can happen with the younger side running out. The Roosters obviously got us there, but we're not taking anything lightly against South, and I'm sure the boys will put in their best performance come Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And our team is largely unchanged. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah. Jesse's been named back in the centres, so he'll return.
A bit of change there. So Jesse
but
is
that's
back.
the only one, really.
I think our friend Dan Atkinson is in 14.
He is.
Which he wasn't last week. We went with the 4 forwards.
He was named in 14, but
Didn't
the
play,
late changes there meant he didn't play. He was 18th man, but we'll wait and see what happens closer to kick off on that one.
We will miss Britt Nickera, but we are getting try-scoring machine Bill Burns.
Yes,
and
he's been on fire.
He changed the game last week.
Absolutely.
He burst through tackles. He scored a great try and then got up and revved up the stadium like few have done recently. So
I love it.
We love Bill Burns, and he's in for a big game. He's going to be starting, which he'll relish. And
it's been a bit of a theme for his changing the game. Like obviously, when we were out at Brookvale earlier in the year, he made that tackle on Garrick that set up the try for Tricky, and he just comes on and he's got a real energy, a real momentum about him. So to have him on there for 80-minute performance, we'll see what comes out of that. But I'm sure it'll be Billy's best.
Brings a great physicality, which I
absolutely.
love.
He's a tough hombre.
So just listen to Ash give her life story to someone. It's very fun. Come down here, you can experience all this stuff. So Sharks in Gosford. Let's talk NRL dub.
Yes.
Now, it's not so rosy there as far as wins and losses go. We're 1 and 2, playing okay. I think we really should be 3-0. We're not. We've got to live in reality. We're not. But what do you think's going on there?
Yeah, not
just
too
missed
sure.
Opportunities?
Yeah, just missed opportunities. Obviously, there's been a bit of change in that side, and we've lost a few key members from the last couple of years. But I'm not sure why it's not clicking at the moment. I think all the signs are there that we can have a good year, but we just need to put it all together for the 70 minutes that we're out on the field. We're kind of letting some things slip, making some errors that we don't need to make. And we've got an opportunity on Sunday at home to right the ship and get a win over the Tigers, who aren't going too well at the moment either. So both sides are going to be up for it, and they both want to get a win. So we'll wait and see what happens there.
Do you want to come and be on TV? Come say hello. What's your name? Levi. Come over here, Levi. Come over here. Oh, I love ham. You keep your ham to yourself, but come over. We're not going to be able to see you on screen. Come over here. Move back.
Here, we can tip it down a bit.
There he is. All right.
Hey, Levi.
Who's your favorite football team? And I only expect one answer.
Sharks.
Yes.
Levi, you can hang there if you want with your ham, or you can do whatever you like.
Nice
Hang with your ham. Yeah, this is awesome. So for people who are listening on the audio side of things, Levi's appeared with a bag of ham, as you do, and his favorite player is Britton Nicker. Thank you for being here. As Adam Barnes took his cameo, how good's that? So NRLW.
Yes.
We're here at Sharks Stadium
Sunday
Sunday, 6:15 against West Tigers. The Brett Kamali coached West Tigers.
Got 90 coaches there.
Now they're going to give us a bit of hassle. Like they're a tough team.
They are. They've got some good players in their side, and obviously haven't been going probably as well as they want to either. So yeah, both sides are going to be wanting to get that win and pretty desperate for it. With it's a short season in NRLW season. We can't afford to drop too many games, and
especially at home.
Off the back of 2 losses at home so far, not so great. So yeah, off the back of a pretty successful season last year, we want to right the ship and get things going. So now's the time, and Sunday afternoon gives us a shot at that.
Playing well though, I think as a team.
I think as a team, we've got some good signs there. So.
Yeah. All right. As Levi walks around with his ham still. So come down to Sharks Store in Woolooware, and there's lots of celebrations. As we said, if you're here and you get this, if you see this and hear this before Thursday, 6 o'clock, come down. We might be here. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
But a bunch of players, more importantly, are going to be here. Black, white, and blue.
See you, Levi.
Take care.
Timed it perfectly.
See you guys.
Another happy customer. So Levi's pumped for the Souths game. We're pumped for the Souths game. I did happen to speak to a player who plays in the number 7 jersey for us just before, off record, and he was asking about the top 4. He said, "You reckon we'll make the top 4?" I said, "We certainly can. We definitely can." And he said, "Yeah, I think so too."
I love that.
So
that positivity.
There is some confidence in the squad, which is great. And yes, Saturday night's going to be difficult in the sense of the expectation.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest key for us, is not to take that too lightly and not to play into the narrative that's already there that we can't perform against those types of teams, and just go out there and get the job done. The
good news stats-wise is we've beaten most of the teams we should beat, and this year, which was different to last year, we haven't beaten a lot of the top teams. So we should be able to knock off the lower ranked teams, but it's not a given, and turn up with the right headspace, and I think we get it done.
Yeah, I think so as well.
All right, this has been Gaz and Shinazz. I'm Shinazz. He's Gaz. Appreciate everyone who follows SharkCast, wherever you're watching this, wherever you're listening. Thanks so much for your support. Up Cronulla. We will see you either in Gosford or down at Sharks Stadium, or perhaps in store on the Thursday if you're here and see this before that. There could be even some merch surprises. Who knows what's going to pop up fresh out of the box.
Fresh kit.
So we will speak to you soon.
Up.
Up. Let's go. Sharks forever. As Levi said, Sharks forever.